So good.
And so true.
Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you again next week.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right. Okay, crew. That's a wrap. Nice job, Britton. Hey, I've got to get home to feed my llama. Great work today, though.
Thanks, you too. Yeah. I'll follow you out.
Okay. Wait a second. Didn't we just come from here?
Yeah. Let's try the other way.
Yeah, okay.
All right. What in the world is going on? Did somebody move the exit?
I don't know, but my llama is going to get really cranky. Let's try going through the ceiling.
Oh, no way. This is too weird. I'm going back.
No, wait, Britton. No, I think you've got my legs. We should probably switch first. Well, I think there's only one more direction to try.
Under the desk?
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Let's go back!
Okay. So it looks like maybe we're not going home today.
Yeah, I don't get it. We're totally stuck here.
Seriously. I don't think anyone, anywhere in the whole history of the entire world has had this much trouble getting out of somewhere.
Okay, whoa, that's pretty extreme. I think there's people who've had more trouble than us.
Oh, yeah? Name one.
Oh, I could name one. I could name millions. How about all of the people of God who were trapped as slaves in Egypt?
Wait, what people are you talking about?
Hand me the JTS Bible and I'll show you. David, what are you doing? Oh.
There you go.
You know, there was probably an easier way to do that.
Eh.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. It's the book of Exodus. It's the story of how the Israelites were trapped in Egypt and how God helped them escape.
Oh, yeah. I remember that book now. It talks about how God provided for his people over and over. Hey, you know what? I think we should read it for ourselves.
That's a great idea. How about this? Since the book of Exodus is kind of long, why don't we watch the fast-forward review of the book first? Then, when it's over, press pause on the video and read the verses on the screen. When you're finished, press play and we'll see you back here.
Welcome to the fast-forward review of the book of Exodus. After being in Egypt for 400 years, the nation of Israel had grown huge. And the new Pharaoh became scared they were too powerful, so he made God's people into slaves. One day, God called to Moses through a burning bush. "Hey Moses," he said, "tell Pharaoh to let my people go." And even though Moses was totally scared, he agreed to do it. When Moses told Pharaoh to free the Israelites, Pharaoh laughed and said, "No way, dude." So God sent 10 terrible plagues to destroy Egypt. Water turned to blood. Frogs covered everything. Even the sky turned black. Then on one terrible day, the oldest son in every Egyptian family died. When Pharaoh saw the destruction, he finally agreed to let God's people go. On their way out of Egypt, God caused the Egyptians to give the Israelites silver and gold. But then, Pharaoh changed his mind. He and his soldiers chased the Israelites all the way to the Red Sea. It looked like they were goners, but at the last minute, God split the sea in two, and the Israelites escaped. When they were hungry, God made bread and quail fall from the sky. When they were thirsty, God made water pour from the rocks. When they were lost, God gave them a pillar of fire and smoke to follow. And when they needed rules, God gave them the 10 Commandments to follow. God gave the Israelites everything they needed, but they still complained. So God made the Israelites wander around the desert for 40 years. And that is God's story in the book of Exodus.
Whoa! Isn't that amazing? God made water come out of a rock.
Yeah, and not just a little bit of water. He made enough water come out of the rock so that every single Israelite had enough to drink.
Right. And there were thousands of them.
Seriously, it was a miracle. But if you think about it, water was just one of the things God provided for his people. There was a whole bunch more.
There was?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Oh, David, I'm so glad that you asked. And I think the best way to explain it is with a little challenge called Bobbing for Apples!
Oh, fun!
And money!
Oh, wow!
And maps!
Oh, weird.
And Moses.
Oh, no.
Here's how it works. I'm going to put an apple and some money and a map and Moses into a bin of water. And when I say go, you have to get everything out of the water before time is up by only using your mouth. No hands allowed.
I have a question. We're not even supposed to be filming right now. How do you even have all of this stuff ready?
Simple. I always have an emergency challenge ready to go just in case.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Oh, one more question. Can I put on my swim gear while you get set up?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I think I'm ready to go.
Yeah, sure looks like it. Well, let's do it in 3,
2,
1,
go!
You can do it. Oh my. Careful. Nice! Great job. Keep going. Don't forget to come up for air. Got it? Woohoo! Great job. Great job. 2 more. Oh my. Careful. Nice job. Nice job. Come, Moses. Last one. You can do it. You can do it. Oh my. It's a tsunami over here. Oh, yay! Nice job.
I did it!
Yeah! That was an awesome job, David. You were all in on that challenge. And when I mean all in, I mean all in.
Thanks, Britton. Just to be clear, though, there was a point to all of this, right?
Of course. The water you were dunking your head into was a lot like the water God provided for his people.
That's it? You could have just shown them a bin of water. I didn't have to dunk my head in it.
Hey, I'm just kidding. There's more to it, actually. During their 40-year trip through the desert, the people of Israel didn't just need water. They needed money. They needed directions. They needed food. And they needed a leader. And God gave them every single one of those things.
Oh, yeah, that's right. God provided the Israelites with the money they needed by causing the Egyptians to give them gold and silver.
Yeah, and God provided the Israelites with directions by giving them a pillar of fire and a pillar of smoke to follow.
And God provided the Israelites with food by making bread and quail fall from the sky.
That's right. And God provided a leader by giving them Moses. You see, the book of Exodus shows us that God has the power to provide for all of our needs.
Yeah. In fact, that's what the Bible talks about in Philippians 4:19. It says, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus."
Hey, that makes me think of a question. How has God provided for your needs? What has he given you that you are the most thankful for? Press pause.
And discuss. Hey everybody, welcome back. I love what Philippians 4:19 says. How many of your needs will God meet?
All of your needs.
You got it. God has the power to provide, so we can trust that He will give us all that we need.
That's right. He provides for our physical needs by giving us food and shelter.
He provides for our relational needs by giving us friends and family.
He provides for our emotional needs by giving us strength and courage.
But best of all, God provides for our spiritual needs by giving us Jesus.
Yeah, in the same way that God helped the Israelites escape from Egypt and led them to an amazing new home in the Promised Land, God helps us escape from sin and leads us to an amazing new home in heaven.
Because of Jesus, we can now be with God forever.
So good!
And so true! Hey everybody, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We had a blast! But it's time for us to go home now.
Yeah, there's just one problem. We've already established that we're kind of trapped here in the studio.
Oh yeah, I kind of wrote us into a corner here. How are we going to get out of this episode? Oh, I have an idea. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Britton.
Oh, bye!
Oh, wow. We were asleep that whole time. I guess it was all a dream.
Really? A dream? That sure is a lazy way out.
It sure is. Let's go home now.